started out pretty rough, you know, probably the roughest indoor competition of the season so far at the beginning, and I had a bit of self-doubt, you know. I was getting things on second, third attempts, had to play the passing game. You know, I was struggling there at first, but I pulled it through, and you know, I was jumping on a new pole today, kind of had some struggles with it, but you know, I pulled it through, and I can't be any happier.
What was the key to pulling it through? Did you make any specific adjustments or anything?
Yeah, we kept making small adjustments and moving the standards in just a little bit. You know, I was jumping with my standards closer today than I normally do, and it's hard to explain to non-pole vaulters, but it does make a big difference to us mentally too. You know, thinking like I can make a bar with the standards here, and this is where they need to be. So, you know, my dad is out there coaching me today. My coach, Coach Brian Compton, he's at NCAA's this weekend, so that was also something that I had to, you know, work with my dad. He was a decathlete back in the day, so he knows enough about pole vault to help me through. And yeah, my dad was there for my first 16-foot jump, so very happy.
How does it feel to go 16 feet?
You know, in the pole vault you chase these numbers, and 16 feet has just always been this number that I've been chasing ever since I first started pole vaulting. And I can't give enough credit to my coach, Coach Compton. He just every day tells me, you're gonna break the world record someday. You're going to break the world record someday. I know you will. And yeah, it's all because of him.
This has to give you a little bit more confidence that that's possible.
Yeah, exactly. So, and it's funny, the last few weeks of practice, Coach has been putting the bar up at 495. We don't normally jump in bars. And he said, we just need you to get visualization of jumping at this bar. I never made it in practice. All 3 practices, I took maybe like 6 to 8 jumps at it, and today was the day. I did it in a meet, and that's what matters.
It's got to be big because you cleared it, but then you kept going.
Yeah, so, you know, I jumped, my previous PR before today was 480, so I just had a 15-centimeter PR in one day. And, you know, I was missing that 495 bar in practice, and I was like, all right, I'm barely missing it, so this means I at least got 490 under my belt, and if I do the same exact jump. So, yeah, once I made 490 today, the pressure was lifted from my chest, and I just ran down and did the same exact jump that I did on the previous bar, and I made 95 as well, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, you guys saw I screamed and ran around on the pit, and just, it was a dream come true.
Jen's had a great season too. What was it like to beat her today?
You know, I have nothing but respect for Jen. I grew up watching her pole vault and aspiring to be like her, and it's just amazing to be at this level now and to say that I'm a US champ. It's phenomenal.
Did she say anything to you when you had that moment clearing 16?
Oh, definitely. She came up and gave me a big hug. I mean, she's seen me fight ever since I started pole vaulting. She's seen me inch my way up to the bar today, and I think, you know, pole vaulters, we all respect each other. We're just out there trying to jump high, trying to do the same thing, and you know, it's one of the most supportive events, I think. You know, we're competitive, but we're also supportive, and I think it rubs off on everybody, and it's a great thing.
So next week,
the facility?
What's the goal?
Next week, the goal is to jump 5 meters and yeah, and take some shots at the world record. That'd be freaking awesome. And the facility was amazing. Yeah, you can't get much better than today, and the fans especially were very supportive, and just the track and field knowledge that you guys have out here is incredible, and it's awesome. It's refreshing.
So you came in today with the standard, the world standard?